Hello world, here's Biti, your Bitcoin trading infoman. Today we will speak about Bitcoin, yes of course, but not a daily analysis, maybe a really nice future for Bitcoin, and let's talk about this. Let's talk about the market phases cheat sheet. What it is, what can we wait from Bitcoin? We will speak about this. Now let's go guys. So today, a special video from your Biti. Today we are speaking about the market phases cheat sheet, and you can see what's going on here. We have here accumulation phases and we have here the distribution phases, and we will check now together how it works with the current chart picture from Bitcoin. If we are watching Bitcoin now, how does it work? What does it mean? Will it go up now on the bigger time frame, or will it go down now? So guys, let me show you this one. Here is our current daily time frame, our current daily chart picture. Every candle here is 1 day. Now guys, let me try to show you something. Guys, here it is. We need a parallel channel. We are starting with this one here. We are starting with this nice market phase. Let me call it market phase. Let me call it distribution phase. It's easier. If we are starting, it's easier to draw it here in the line chart. It's better. So once again, here was a nice channel. Here was a nice parallel channel. It was the distribution phase here on this upside. It was a nice bullish one. Let me make it green. Okay, let's continue. The next one, the next phase, what we saw was here on the downside. Here was the next market phase. It was a bad one, a red one. It was not a distribution, it was the accumulation phase here. We saw here a lot of accumulation here on the downside, and we broke out really nice after this sideways going market phase. Let me call it sideways going market phase to the upside. So we saw here a nice green one on the upside, a bad red one on the downside. Let's continue. Let's continue with the next one. Where was the next market phase? And the next one was here on this point. Something like this one. It's a green, nice parallel channel here on the upside. So what's going on now? We can see now the next one, the bearish one here on the downside. It's a red one. Now you can see we saw here a nice green one, a red one, here a green one, a red one. And the big thing is now guys, if we are watching this picture here once again, look at this. I will zoom it up for you. Distribution phase on the upside. After this we are going down. After this market down, we will see an accumulation phase, and after this accumulation phase, and now that's really interesting, you can see it here on the downside. It's not nice for you. I will read it for you. Tests to show the way is clear for price to be market up or market down. So you can see with these waves, we are retesting the bottom, and after this to the upside. Here, retesting the bottom, after this to the upside. Here, retesting the upside, after this to the downside. Retesting downside, retesting the downside, upside. And what can we see now? If we are drawing this market phase cheat sheet here on our chart analysis, we are going now, if we are watching the candles, it's looking a little bit different, but you know what I mean, something like this one. We are going now here on this sideways accumulation phase here on the downside, and I think it's the next thing to see a nice breakout to the upside. Maybe something like this one here. Maybe something like this one here. And I think it's possible to see after this the next phase here on the upside, like this one. And maybe after this, okay, we will go down again. Why do I think about this one? First of all, this is about this picture. Let me show you this here. It's really nice. It's a really nice work from Biti. Biti is showing us this one here, distribution phase, accumulation phase, distribution phase, accumulation on the downside here. And now the next thing is the breakout of the upside. But what do we need? What do we need for this one here? We need to break out of this channel. We need to break out of this channel here. And that's the big thing. We need to break here a price about 44,000 500. This is the big time frame, and I think if we can see a nice breakout over this 44,500, this would be a really nice pump to the upside and maybe to a new higher high. Why do I think that this one is a really big stuff, guys? It's also because we saw a 1, 2, 3, a higher one, 4, a lower one, and the fifth wave to the upside. The big question is, where is the end of the fifth wave to the upside? Maybe like this one here, it's also possible to see something like this one here. And the big time frame, that's the big thing what I would like to show you today. On the big time frame, I think it's possible to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave to the upside. And as I told you here, this distribution phase, accumulation, distribution, accumulation, and then after this, the next here to the upside, the next distribution phase, point number 5. After this fifth wave, the big thing is, will we go down again or up from this? No one can tell you this. No one can tell you this one if this is the right plan. But it is a plan. It is a plan what I'm waiting for. It is a plan what may happen. Guys, remember, it is also a plan, and that's the big thing, that we are going like this one here, up and down. And here on this point, we will decide to go to the downside. This would be a really bad stuff, because you know it, guys, if this will happen, my M pattern will finish here to the downside. This is something like this one here. And if this M pattern will finish to the downside, yes, I have to tell you 10,000, 11,000, 12,000 possible. So this is now a really big fight, a really big interesting stuff for Bitcoin. And that was the reason why I would like to show you this video today, and not a video is every day, not a daily analysis for Bitcoin. I think this one is, for the moment, one of the most important things to watch. Guys, what do you think about this? Please leave a comment. I would be very happy about this. Have a nice time. Greetings, yours Biti, and please visit my live stream. I'm streaming live 24 hours, 7 days a week. The name is Bitcoin Trading Informant. Everything is here what you need on Twitch and on YouTube. And you can see this in full HD also. So guys, thanks for watching. Bye. Yours, Biti.
System activated.